you're going to get another video off me today. I've not even uploaded the first one. I did film a second one, but 2 incidents happened during that video. One involving someone trying to drive into the back of me deliberately, several times because I wouldn't let them force the way in front of me. And the other one was something that happened not very far from where I'm stood right now. So I'm not going to put that one up right now. So I came home about 2 hours ago, dumped the shopping, put a couple of things away, and been out with the dog and come back. So my task now is to get the shopping out, and I will show you what I've got once I've got it out, so I might as well chat whilst I try and fit everything out. I mean, we'll see if I get it all. Although, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. Obviously, I've got to try and think of something. Do you know what? It was cooler when I went out earlier. So I had a cardigan and everything. But when I went out with the dog, I'm not going to wear a cardigan for the simple reason some of the terrain I go over, it's not appropriate for a long cardigan. But then again, I could have got away with it today, but I ended up putting a zip-up hoodie on, which I've got to now put in the washing machine after I've got to put the shopping away, because I got something on it. Well, I didn't, something else did, and it weren't my dog. So, and I was hot in it. Well, when I first set off walking, it was really breezy and the sun was in and out the clouds, but halfway through I was like, thank God I weren't wearing that cardigan, because it's gone warmer, but there's still a breeze. And this is exactly why I love layers, because days like today, if I did have the cardigan on, I could take it off, and I mean, I wouldn't want to carry it. It might fit in the bag that I have, take on dog walks. It might not, I don't know. But yeah, I do like layering in, and it's like, you don't know what it's going to be like 1 minute to the next. It's definitely got brighter and warmer. I don't know if I could show you that bit of shopping. Oh, I can do. Why the hell not? It's funny because I'm like, oh, I bought that. Do you know when you pull things out because you can't remember? It was so busy in the shop today. Like really, really busy. And I didn't expect it to be that busy. I don't know why. I don't think it's normally that busy in any well, some shops it is. It depends which one you go to. But yeah, I didn't expect it. It's interesting seeing what I bought. And I got a delivery whilst I was out, and I expected it today, but then I didn't get a dispatch. Do you know when it says, oh, it's going to be arriving between such and such? Didn't get any of that, unless it went into junks, which it never does, but I'm filming on the phone, hold on. I can have a quick look. So when I came home and it was here, I was like, oh, because it got dispatched later than I thought it would get dispatched. And then yesterday I got like the dispatch saying that it was 24-hour delivery, but it would be delivered between Saturday and Sunday. No, I've not got a dispatch email, do you know, from the courier. So I thought it'd arrive Saturday, but I hoped it'd arrive today because I wanted something out of it. But it arrived too late because I was out. Oh, and I found, well, I'm happy it's arrived. I'll film an unboxing, I think. There's been something I've wanted to get from the shop for ages, because I try and have high protein breakfast because they make me feel fuller for longer. I normally have a protein shake, but I ran out like 2 weeks ago, and I've been umming and ahhing over buying some more, because I don't typically drink them in like from September, October on till about March. I probably go up to October time, and then I just suddenly go off them, probably because I've had one 4 or 5 times a week, because I try to not have it for every breakfast. But I've noticed with the things that I've been having, I'm not staying as full for as long as I want to, and I'm eating more. So I've been after protein Weetabix for ages, and I've never ever tried them. Because if I got Weetabix, I'd get normal ones. Not that I ain't got Weetabix, I haven't had them for a while. But Weetabix have gone up in price. But anyway, I keep thinking, get some protein Weetabix, and I keep forgetting to look for them. And then today, I almost didn't look. Do you know when you're just like in your own little world because you're walking around the shop and you're trying to like get stuff, but you're still not 100% sure what you want? This was like one of the last things that I picked up, so I'll be trying them for the first time. I don't know what the difference is between normal ones and protein ones, but these have got 12 grams of protein per two. Watch normal ones have something about 11. I'll find out. I'll look at the I'll either look online or look at next time in the shop, because I'm interested to see the difference in protein. But I did have a protein yoghurt for breakfast today, which I'd forgotten I had, and that's got 15 grams in. And I've got some here now that I've got 18 in. But the protein shake is like 30 something. And it fills me up. You wouldn't think a drink would fill you up. Sometimes I put fruit in. I always put banana in. Sometimes I put frozen or fresh fruit in. But fresh fruit at the moment is quite pricey. And I don't have any frozen. And I didn't think of that. I might get some frozen next week. But I have got some protein powder. But the bag that I've got is only... Did I get the 1 kilogram one? It doesn't do that many drinks. I kept thinking I was going to get the 2.5, and then I thought, what if I don't want it? But I could get the 2.5 because I can always put the protein powder in stuff, you know, when I'm making porridge or whatever. So I might order the big one if the offer's still on. Because it'll just go in the cupboard, and even if I don't use it all, it'll be there for when I next start having smoothies again. I'm already hungry. I had my lunch before I went out, which I'll show you what I had because I kept the wrapper. I'm just looking at what I got from the shop because I'm like, ooh, what can I have for my main meal today? Although, I didn't get 7 meals. How many do I need? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 7. I got my dad 7, but did I get myself 7? Got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got some turkey bacon. Do you know what? I don't like normal bacon. And sometimes I have turkey bacon and I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I got it. Because it can be dry. But I've got it anyway. So for my dad, I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 meals. Because one day he's going to be having the same as me. And I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me. Although one of them I could maybe stretch to another meal, maybe. Probably not. But I do have stuff in the freezer. And that's what I was thinking. Because I was looking, and do you know when you look and you're like, I don't really want that, I don't really want that, or that's too big, there's enough for 3 meals and I don't want it over 3 days. That's what I thought a couple of times. I mean, there's something here that I'm going to share with my dad that I could easily stretch to make myself another meal with, so I might actually do that. So, and I also have something that would class as a 7th meal, so I do have 7 technically, but I do have some bits and pieces in the freezer. What have I got? I know I've got 2 sausages left from when I made a sausage casserole this week. I've got some corn. Don't know what corn products I've got, but I've got a couple. And there's some chicken thighs, 2 chicken thighs from something I did not last week, the week before. So if I did, but I think one of the things that I've got, which I'll show you when I show you the shopping, I'm going to stretch mine into 2 meals and then 1 for my dad from it, because there's more than enough. You could probably make 4 meals, but my dad likes bigger meals. Does anyone else do a weekly shop, or do they? I see people doing monthly shops and then they top up on fresh food. I don't think I have room to store like a month's worth of food. They must have multiple freezers, that's all I can say. Because I would definitely need a big chest freezer, and I would need a bigger fridge if I was going to do that. I've nearly done it all. What's that? Oh, I don't think I'm going to have room for all this now. I've just spotted things that I forgot about. I'm nearly there. There's one item missing because my dad took it for his lunch. Toilet rolls are already upstairs because I took them up when I went up. Did I put anything in the fridge? I put some ice lollies, just orange ice lollies in the freezer. And in the fridge I've put a meat feast sub, which is my dad's, and a sweet and juicy melon and grape pot, like a big one, 400 grams. Has anyone seen the price of pre-prepared food? It's fruit, not food, it's gone up massively. So my shopping comes to £97.50. Does it tell you how many items? 61. And the most expensive item was... oh, there's two at this price. Toilet roll, which has gone up to £4. And chicken, which was £4. I wonder which chicken it is. I think there's two chicken things on here. I think it's this one, what I got my dad. Hunter's chicken, I think that's it. Is there any other £4 items on here? No, so they're the two most expensive things. There'd be people like getting wine and stuff and joints of beef, and I almost did a Sunday dinner. I mean, I really wanted a Sunday dinner, but I've had them a couple of weeks, not last week, but the week before and the week before. So, oh God, I just thought I was going to go somewhere on Monday, but all the shops are shut. So when am I going to go? I mean, I did have the time to go before I came home, but I forgot my bank card, and then I thought, should I go on, get it and go? And I didn't, because I thought I'll go Monday. Now I can't because the shops are shut. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Might have to go tomorrow, I don't know, or Sunday. Anyway, are we ready for this? Might not be interesting. Let's start with, this is what I had for my lunch. Sweet chilli chicken wrap. If I get a sandwich or something from a shop, it'll be majoritively will be a wrap, because I'm not always a fan of the sandwich, like the bread or the fillings, but there's more chance of me liking a wrap. Now I did get one of these last week and it got squashed in a bag, so my dad said, oh, I'll have that. So I think I had chicken fajita last week. It's 3 for 2 on sandwiches, that's why we ended up with 3, because my dad took the southern fried chicken wrap. Then I got some Oxo stock pots in golden vegetable to put in the cupboard. Been using Aldi ones, don't know if they're great or not, they've been going in recipes so I can't tell you, and I think I've either got one left or none left, and I don't think I've got any no ones. I'm literally looking in the cupboard, I don't. I have lots of stock tubes. I got this body lotion, Garnier Body Intensive 7 Days Ultra Replenishing Lotion with shea butter. There was an aloe one, and that I only had one left, but this had quite a few left. But the aloe was for normal skin, and this is for dry skin. I was using the red one, but they don't have it in Asda. And I think I'm just about run out because I had a few of them because I kept getting them. Then I got the Mattison's turkey rashers, like I said. I mean, it never looks that good. If it looked that good, it might taste that good. But I got them. Don't know when I'm going to have them, but they've got a good date on them. They had some in front of these that had like Sunday's date on, and I thought, well, if I don't get a date later than that, I'm not going to get them. So that's something I don't typically get. I have obviously had them before, but not for many months. Then I got butter roast turkey breast, and then some roast ham. I think the ham will be for my dad. Then I've had 3 of these recently. Galaxy Fusions. Now, I don't normally like Galaxy, but these are to die for. Blonde chocolate with sea salt. They're on offer for $1.50 at the moment. Honest to God, the other day, all I could think about was this, and I ate a lot of it. So I weren't going to get one, but I saw it. I was like, oh God, I got it. Then I got 12 individual bars. I didn't mean to get this. I meant to get, do you know where there's 4 packs of 2? But I ended up with this. I've already had one. I couldn't wait. I was so hungry. Then I got bread. I thought there was something else under there. That's why I listed that. Then, Nurofen, they didn't have the painkillers that I normally get, but I knew I was lower on them. I don't know how many painkillers I've got left. Cadbury snack. I was trying to get gold bars because I got some last week, but then again, I couldn't stop eating them, so maybe not a good idea. I saw this. I don't have any wraps, but I thought I'll get this, and then I've got it in case I have some chicken and some wraps in. I mean, it looks good. Never had it before. If you've had it, let me know. I can't even speak. Then, for my dad, I got 2 salmon fish cakes with melting hollandaise centre. Now, my dad's not fussy, which, by the way, he never asks for anything. Sometimes he'll go, get such and such, but he's a creature of habit. He has similar things every week. I always get whatever fish cake's got the longest date on. So, this one happened to have the longest out of all of the flavours that they've got. He's had this one before anyway. So I got, for me, crisp, lightly dusted Baser fillets. Don't know what Baser is, obviously it's a fish. I had different ones the other week, and I almost picked them up. I actually had in my hands, and then I put them down because I weren't happy with the date. So I've got these ones this week. Do you know what, I shouldn't be looking at food because I feel really, really hungry. Then I got myself turkey steaks, and I was going to have 2 at a time, but I don't know how big they are. I might end up freezing some, I don't know. I've not looked or got one out to see the size. I'm probably going to make some kind of marinade or make it into something. I mean, I could do I was going to say a mini Sunday lunch, but I've only got broccoli, potatoes. I've got green beans and peas in the freezer, and I might have carrots. I could do a turkey steak with some kind of garlic marinade on and make a mini Sunday dinner, maybe. I've then got 6 packs of chicken crisps, even though I've been craving salt and vinegar crisps for weeks, and I keep getting them, and I keep thinking, are you over salt and vinegar yet? And I don't think I am. So I'm probably going to end up craving salt and vinegar now I've got chicken. Protein Weetabix, finally. I mean, I need to see how much protein's in normal ones, because if it's not much difference, I might as well just get normal ones, which are probably cheaper. But then again, Weetabix have gone up quite a bit. Then, for my dad, black pudding. He's got a black pudding sausage in the fridge. I nearly said freezer then, but I think he prefers these. Then meatballs. This is the one that I'm going to make into 3 meals. See, my dad would happily have 6, but I'm not going to give him 6. I'm going to give him 4, and then I've got 4 and 4. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Am I going to make a bolognese sauce or a tomato garlicky sauce? Am I going to have it with pasta? Am I going to have it with something else? I don't know yet. I ain't decided. Last time I got meatballs, what did I make? Oh, I made this. What did I make? Oh, God, what's it called? Oh, well, I can't remember. Oh, it was tomato and meatball soup. Oh, that was good. And I got the Italian herb extra special ones, and it was to die for. I mean, I don't think I've got the ingredients to make it, otherwise I would have made that again. I might have the ingredients, I'll have to see. And then I got my dad Hunter's chicken. He'll have this over 2 days because obviously there's 2 chicken breasts in there. He used to have this all the time actually. And then I've also got him 2, if it'll ever focus. Well, it's not going to focus, but it's 2 British Aberdeen Angus burgers because he asks for burger quite often. I've picked up 6 milk chocolate rice cakes. I keep meaning to pick these ones up, but I never do. So today I did. Do you know what? I never get this much chocolate. If you watch me normally, I'll probably get the twirls. I wouldn't get any biscuits, but I might get them. But at the moment, I'm craving really sweet things. And then I got Simple Face Wash. This is one of the ones that I use. Was it a video went up ages ago? Oh no, it was on Instagram. I first tried this like April time, and I got it from B&M, and it was like $2.50ish. Then I spotted it in Tesco on offer for $2.35, and I ended up getting one. And then I've only just ran out. Like I maybe might squeeze enough for one more face wash out. So I knew I had to get one of these today, and I've spotted it in Asda before, and it's only $2.35 in Asda or $2.30. And I was like, I need to get one today because I'm going to run out before, like today or tomorrow. So it was the last one on the shelf, so it was obviously meant to be. And also they've got the, do you know the moisturiser, just the plain one, that's less than $2.50. So if you're looking for a good, cheap but effective skincare routine and you want to change yours up, unless you've got very dry skin or dry skin like me, my skin's dry, the face cream is really nice. It's really gentle. It's not going to irritate your skin, and it works really well. So this with the moisturiser, and they also have a gel wash. I used to use the gel wash all the time. And they've got other bits and pieces like micellar water and toner and stuff, and I'd highly recommend it. It seems to be cheaper in Asda than other shops that I've seen it. But if you're looking for a new face wash, this is one of the ones I use. I do use other stuff, but I always do a double cleanse, and this will be one of my cleanses. I got oat cakes for my dad. Mustard for my dad because he ran out, and he's got this Asda one on the go that he's had for ages. It doesn't smell like mustard, and he said it tastes very vinegary, so I picked up the small one. Italian herbs because I got one 2 weeks ago. Oh, I got Asda's own. I couldn't see Asda's own, so I've just paid more, but I've only got that much left. It would appear I'm putting it on everything. Well, maybe not everything, but hot dogs for the dog. She has one a day. Luckily, we don't call them hot dogs to the dog. We call them the S word. Otherwise, she'd be in here like a shot. She's not had one today yet, but she's still got some in the fridge. Then, this is what I had for breakfast. Well, not this exact one, because obviously I've eaten it. But that's 15 grams. I always try and get one vanilla, and then the rest are predominantly banoffee pie. There's a lemon cheesecake one, which is nice, but this is better. And they've got 18 grams. Then this is for my dad. This was actually $2.10, and Asda's own was $2. And normally I get him Asda's own or Tesco's own or whoever's own. Although Aldi's isn't that great. But I thought I'd get him this one because it's only $2.10. I mean, it's probably going to go up. Oh, that's what I was resting the phone on. Daily Dunkers, I got a pack of these a couple of days ago. I've still got 1 or 2 of them left. Because they're on offer, I got them. Wouldn't get them if they weren't on offer. I got a bag of potatoes. I got 1 kilogram because last week, where did I get them from? Oh, I don't know. I got a little bag, and I had to go and get a second little bag because they ran out super fast. 2 brown, I nearly said green onions then. 36p for 2. A free pack is like 70 or 90p. So it would work out cheaper to buy 3 loose ones, but there isn't always loose ones, and there weren't any loose red ones because I would have got maybe one of them. There's a big butternut squash there. I've used butternut squash in a few things this week. I absolutely love it. I got a milk and honey hand wash from my upstairs, my ensuite bathroom. We normally have these in the kitchen, but oh, there's one on the go. I bought this big one. I was going to put that in my bathroom, but I might put that in my bathroom and have that downstairs because I'm really enjoying that one. Then for the dog, because she's still got loads in the drawer and I can't say this word because she knows what that is. I got her some Wag cookies, peanut butter and banana. She's had them before, and this is a personal favourite. chewy chicken twisters. She's got some of them on the go, but they didn't have them in stock for ages in any shop. Then I've got one of these open, but it's just the vegetable one, and I had it last night, half of it, and I really enjoyed it. So this will either be a lunch on 2 days, or if I've had my main meal, and I normally have my main meal by this point in the day, and then I'll have a really small evening meal, and this is the sort of thing I would have. So I thought I'd get the roast chicken and traditional vegetables. Is that what that says? I'm trying to read it through camera. Chopped tomatoes to replace some that I've had this week. I got this for my dad, because last week, and you were actually resting on it, I got him this crunchy peanut butter. I mean, if it was last week, he's gone through 470 grams in a week. And I wanted a peanut butter for me, but everyone that I picked up, I didn't like the look of. I'm very fussy with peanut butter. If I have it, I don't like the cheap ones. I like the ones, you know, the plant-based ones, the natural ones. So I read the ingredients on this, because I tried to get the crunchy one for my dad, but they didn't have any crunchy on the shelf. But if I don't like this, my dad will eat it, because it is a massive jar, and it was the only one out of the ones that I picked up that I would consider having. And it's not super expensive, it's only $2.50, but I normally get the, I can't even think of the brands, but Asda don't have them. I got this for my dad, because he's going to go back on porridge next week apparently, that was his words. And this milk lasts ages, even though it's chilled, it lasts ages. I used to get it when I used to have normal milk. In fact, I've not had normal milk for about 5-6 years, but I used to still have normal milk in my teas and coffees, because almond milk, I didn't always like it in tea and coffee, but now I don't mind, so I don't have it anymore. Last week, I'll show you the eggs in a minute, I got these eggs, and I don't like them. I used to be really fussy with eggs. I used to only like them, do you know, where the yolks were really bright yellow, but now I only like them if the yolks are really dark. So these are one of my favourites, but they're not cheap. They're £2 something, $2.50 or $2.70, and that's a lot of money for eggs. But the ones that I got are really bright yellow yolk, and I didn't like the taste, so it's worth splurging a bit more. I got Highland Spring ×2. I got some soba noodles. Sometimes I'll have that in the evening, and I've not had one in the cupboard for weeks, because I always have one in the cupboard, and I keep forgetting to get them, so I've got one. This is my favourite, it's the yakitori chicken. Then I got sparkling peach, which is not nice from Asda, but I was literally restricted with what I could get, and I need to go to get some from somewhere else, and that's where I was going to go on Monday, and now I'm probably going to have to go tomorrow. 3 Pepsi Max 1.25 for my dad, and I got the blueberry and raspberry, and I'm hoping it predominantly tastes of blueberry and not raspberry, because I'm not a raspberry fan. Because if I was a raspberry fan, there was 2 other flavours that I could have got, but I don't particularly like it. And then I got cheese twists for my dad. Is there anything else in that bag? No. I think that is it. What was I going to the freezer to show it? Fridge. I was going to show you the eggs, in case you like me. Like years ago, didn't like super fresh eggs, you know, like we knew someone who had chickens, and my dad would always bring home chicken eggs, and I never liked them because they were like too strong tasting. But this is, hold on, this is the brand that I picked up, Big and Free, and they're not great. They're just this bright yellow yolk, and it doesn't taste as nice as I like. So that's why I got the eggs that I really wanted, because if I'm going to eat it, I should have something that I like. This is the fruit that I got, the big one, and I think that might be it. And now I can put it, oh, I'm so hungry, my god. But I believe that's the whole shopping. I don't think I've took anything else out of it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I mean, you might not have done. If I don't get this up today, I'll get it up tomorrow, because I've still got to get up the one that I filmed this morning on the way to the shop. Although, if it's not gone up, it's probably because I haven't put it up. But I will definitely try and get this one up. So, yeah, I hope you're all doing okay. I know a lot of you don't know where else to find me. You don't know what's going on. Most of you know what's going on. And most of you know where my other social media is. But unless you have access to it, because it's private and you need to request to see it, you're not going to see it. So I thought I'd come on and do a video anyway, and show you my shopping. that probably won't last a week. I need fizzy water. I think that's all I'm short of. I'll probably find, do you know when you like cooking, you're like, oh, I need such and such. I'll probably find something that I've not got. And I never go with lists unless there's specific items I want to make something. My dog's fast asleep on the floor. Anyway, I'm going to go and put all this away. It's probably going to drive me crazy now. It's like Jenga, this. Oh, it's like, what's it called? Tetris, when you're trying to fit things in. So I'm going to go off and play Tetris. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. And thank you for watching.